Hello everyone, my name is Josh and this is the Skype for Business recap. It is not so sunny right now. We've had some big winds blow in. It's kind of threatening rain, and with all the wind I'm guessing there might be a little bit of background noise, so I apologize if there's any of that. What can you do? It's the weather is what it is. However, the normal mermaid chimes that I had behind me the last couple times, I did take them down this time, not because they were mermaid chimes, but they were making noise in the wind, so, we can't have chiming happening behind my head while I'm trying to talk. You might also have to ignore a little bit of thunder up there, too, but we'll make do, right? Been a good week, lot happening, been a freaking busy week, but busy's good, right? That's always a good thing for job security, etc. So we gotta be thankful for being busy. And that also means you probably learned a lot this week, too, if you're busy. So, which, for me, was the case. I have found myself learning quite a bit lately. So, I'm excited about that. I'm all about learning, picking up new things, etc. All right, let me jump over to content. Pretty much, before I do that, I'll just say today's theme seemed to be, as I was picking up things from Twitter that I wanted to talk about and highlight, the theme seemed to really be video this week. So a cool theme. I'm looking forward to diving into some of these topics. And let's dig straight into that actually and talk about video. Most of the time, we do a lot of talking about audio and audio quality, etc. with our calls and enterprise voice, and there's not enterprise video. So while AV, is audio video, the video part often kind of gets forgotten or left alone and not used as much. And I think that's kind of sad. So let's jump into some video discussion today. Let me go over to the Infinity screen and then right up here. First things first, Pexip. There was some good content shared around this particular thing this week. As you see, we've got Eddie Clifton talking in this video here on Pexip's site. And so he's talking about the free video interoperability gateway that you can get access to if you have a Microsoft Surface Hub. And this is great. This is a great tool. Surface Hub is really, adoption is being drummed up right now. It's being new. It's being explored. It is new. And I think it's doing well in sales, but it is still new. There's a lot there. And so to help with that, to help encourage adoption of the hub and use of the hub with other video systems from other vendors, video interoperability is huge, and Pexip is all about that. This latest thing here, this gateway that they're talking about for free, essentially what they're doing, and I recommend you go here and watch his video on how this works and how to sign up. But when you start digging into the details here a little bit, you kind of learn a little bit more about what they mean by free. Yes, it is free for a while, and that's great. It's a huge value. But like most things, you can't just give it away for free completely. There's got to be a subsidy somewhere, or something's got to pay for it in some kind of way, right? So this is a good deal. Looks like they may have, a partnership with Microsoft or something there, or there's some other fine print maybe. But essentially, with proof of purchasing or putting in an order for a hub or hubs, they will provide you with 12 months of free gateway capabilities for your Surface Hub, which they call out as a full $7,000 value. That's quite a value. I mean, if this service costs that much and they're giving you 12 months free just because you're buying a hub, well, that's great. You do need to go into this strategy, though, realizing this is a great way to kick the tires in the first year and really get your processes smoothed out, but you better bake in that cost after that first year into your budgeting, because it's going to come up after that time. If you watch the video, it tells you a bit more about it, and then also clicking on this file over here, Free Surface Hub Gateway Q&A, this is a really good doc. As I dig in here, you can see, what does this offer provide exactly. It tells you exactly what it is, the free 12-month, etc. 3 simultaneous gateway calls. There are 6 ports capacity. Are there any limitations? It discusses a little bit there. What does the free software do for the customers? Dives into the interoperability angle there. And then how do you qualify for it? And that's where it dives into the hub ownership. And is everything really free? And so then they kind of go into areas where you may incur costs as it relates to hosting for the service or support for the service or any of those things that you may utilize if you don't deploy the software on-prem and fully support it yourself, etc. And then, of course, you need to account for, again, that next year after the free 12-month period. All in all, though, great opportunity for hub owners, especially ones who need to do video conferencing and want to connect up with other legacy systems or other video teleconferencing systems as it is. So very cool, Pexip. Nice job. I enjoy seeing your stuff out there on Twitter and LinkedIn. You guys are rocking the video, and thank you for that. All right, moving on to that. Let's build on this video momentum here. I'm a UC blog. This is Adam Jacobs here, and a Microsoft MVP for Skype for Business, and he kind of touches on what was touched on earlier this year, the joint announcement by Microsoft and Polycom that there would be a video interoperability service built on Polycom technology but hosted in the Microsoft cloud. Looks like details are starting to emerge from that as you read through this. They say, the new service right here is geared toward making the above setup easy. The technology is Polycom's Real Presence platform, and the solution itself is Real Connect. This is all to be, mosquito flying by my head, all to be fully integrated with Office 365, hosted within Microsoft Azure and operated by Polycom. I apologize. I'm going to be slapping myself if this mosquito doesn't leave me alone, but, it is what it is. All right, so and then he says over the next few months, there's going to be more detailed information as it comes out. There's going to be a webinar on this, a Skype meeting broadcast next week, Friday, 9 a.m. PST. And this link right here takes you right to that Skype for Meeting broadcast. So be sure to put that on your calendar, bookmark this page, and jump into that meeting and learn about this service as it comes out. He also points out there will be a more in-depth session held on this at Ignite. So I'm very excited about that and looking forward to attending that session, getting that in my my Ignite portfolio there. So cool stuff. Thanks for sharing, Adam. We're very excited to see this unfold. Goodness sakes, stinking mosquito. I need to light some mosquito repellent candle or something out here. Next up, we've got a tweet by Pat Richard. I love this. This was his September challenge he put out there this morning. And it says, and yes, this morning, as in September 1st, I actually recorded this a day earlier so that I could be on time, if any of you caught, me mentioning that and when he posted this. Anyway, going beyond that. His challenge for September, add video to every call this month. Internal, external, peer-to-peer, conference, etc. Every call meeting. That is a monumental challenge and one that I set out once I read that to take on and have already failed with. So, bummer there, but you forget so easily. You get in the habit of just dialing in, you're all on audio, and that's it. You don't think about it. I'm going to really make a conscious effort to try to turn on my video. Even if everybody else on the call doesn't turn on video, I want to try to do this challenge and see how much video adoption I can get. And in doing so, it would be awesome if I start seeing other people turn on their video. And I want all you guys to do it too. Unless there are bandwidth constraints or something, or you are told not to use video at your organization, it is such a great way to bridge the gap, especially for different offices getting in meetings, people that don't see each other very often, a remote workforce that you have several team members all spread across the country. It can be easy to feel disconnected or to miss that human interaction. And even though it's not in-person interaction, being able to see them, read facial expressions, laugh and joke about things, and see that reaction, that's huge. And I think that is a huge component to building a healthy team and really getting team collaboration strengthened. So I'm going to make an effort to do that, and I encourage all you to take up Pat's challenge. Maybe even do a few screenshots, a few screenshots of the challenge, and just say, hashtag them, Pat's Skype video challenge or something like that. Next week, do that. Let's do a Pat Skype video challenge hashtag. I want to see how many of you actually do this, and I will share the one that I thought was the most entertaining from your Skype for Business meetings using video next week. So, Ken Lasco, you will be disqualified if you use a mask and you submit a hashtag with a picture with that hashtag. So I'm just saying. All right, that's defeats the purpose of video. All right, man. Cool stuff. This was actually, he brought this, he said he was going to do this and said he was just about to post this challenge out there after I'd posted a poll last night asking why it seems that so many people really avoid or just forget about the video side of things. And I have to check the results. It's not, the poll I don't think is quite done yet, but as of a little while ago, with only a few hours left, it was very largely in favor of people just being camera shy. I guess people being shy about what they look like on camera, or just kind of, there's some sort of I don't know, insecurity or something about being on camera in front of people. And you know what? It's you don't get to hide when you're at work. So I think we just need to get over that and embrace it. That's my opinion. Okay, let's actually move on from video now. Next thing up here is voice conferencing. Today, September 1st, Microsoft finally extended PSTN voice conferencing to Australia. So congratulations to the land down under. Is that weird to say that? Is that just lame to say the land down under? Whatever. I don't care. It's Australia now has PSTN conferencing and Office 365. So have at it. Enjoy. I think there were other countries included in this release, but I'm honestly not sure what all they were. This was the only one mentioned in this post. So very cool news. If you sell and have clients and customers in Australia, got a new thing you can mention to them, and this can really fill a lot of gaps when it comes to people struggling to find that perfect conferencing solution. So the last thing I have here is a public service announcement, a very important public service announcement from Anthony Caragol, another MVP for Microsoft Skype for Business, and he had a public service announcement about Edge configuration. Essentially, the summary of this post goes, if you deploy an Edge server and put the internal NIC directly into your internal LAN with the external NIC out in the DMZ facing the internet, then you need to slap yourself in the face and go back to the drawing board and re-architect your Edge server. That's what I took from this. Did anyone else get anything different? Honestly, though, he put these things all in caps here, and it is so important, and it's so true, and it's a big security topic. So people do this all the time, and I know there are various reasons people do it. For whatever reason, too inconvenient to create a new VLAN out on their DMZ, or they don't want to deploy a firewall between the DMZ. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of reasons. But essentially, TechNet does not suggest you put your Edge on the internal LAN. Please don't do this. Next thing, next highlighted big cap letters here. Putting your Edge server with one leg in a DMZ and another on your internal LAN bypasses your firewall and is bad security practice. This was not a long post. It was very short, very sweet, and to the point. Something that needed to be said by doggone it, and I'm glad someone stepped up. So thanks, Anthony. Thanks for keeping us all more secure. And I hope that the people that need to hear this or need to see it, or that poor tech that needs to justify the additional configuration or cost to his managers, I hope this article comes across his Google search and he shows this to them, and they change their minds. All right, so there's my thoughts on that. But okay, anyway, this mosquito is driving me insane. I need to wrap this thing up. Been a good episode, great week, and I'm looking forward to next week. We are in September. It is Ignite month. I'm excited. There is a positive energy. You guys have a great weekend. It is a holiday weekend here in the U.S., so everybody stay safe. Use a DD if you're going to be out and about drinking. Be smart, please. All right? Thank you all for watching. Let me go back away from my infinity screen. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys will tune in next week. And if you enjoyed the show at all today, please retweet, share on LinkedIn, whatever works. So people at the very least will get a chuckle out of watching me slap myself crazy and pick at my ears at these incessant mosquitoes buzzing me. But all right. Yeah, I know. These screens are not doing their job. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Adios.